Hey everyone, welcome to my studio. I'm Julie Mazzoni and I want to show you 8 ways to say I love you with mosaic art. Now, I made these little rose bouquets a while ago. This one I'll be mailing to my dear Aunt Dorothy. She's turning 91. Need to get that off to her. So that just leaves these 2. And I have so many different colors of roses that I want to make. This is what I have left that I kind of went a little nuts and I got a bunch of frames and then I pulled some tesserae to put for the base and the top. Here they all are. And I sort of did, I don't know, a lot of neutrals like gray and white and silver with a little bit of some watercolory look and also some blue. I really like blue. So just some variety. I'm gonna go ahead and get the backgrounds ready. I'm just gonna glue the backgrounds down and maybe I will be able to grout those. And then I'll just have those in my inventory when I'm ready to do one of these roses. The background will already be done and I can just pull it and whip out the rose bouquet or whatever kind of bouquet I want. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those knocked out. This is the current situation on my workbench. And if I swing around this way, this is the current situation on my other workbench. So I am going to set up on my kitchen table. Not the best plan, but I gotta set up somewhere and there's no room here because someone made a mess. Looking at the background here, you can see that I have taken some square tiles and cut them in half and laid them horizontally here, laid them vertically there for that one. For this one, I've used the whole square tile and then cut in half some tiles for that direction. And then this one I used whole tiles and then these were just small tiles. So I like to mix it up and do different things for all the things. So I'm starting with 3 that have squares, but I'm going to see how they fit the best and cut them up. And this one's a little bit smaller than these, so it's gonna be different and we'll see how they go. I'm using Weldbond adhesive that I transferred to this bottle as my adhesive to glue onto the glass frame right there. There we go. All my minis laid out here ready to grout, and these I'm going to use black grout. These I'm going to split between black and gray up above, and these are going to be all gray top and bottom. So let me get after it. Fast forward, it is now the end of January 2024. I've barely touched these. You can see I got started on one of them. This is glued. The rest of these, I picked out the vases, but they're not glued down. And so I need to start by gluing those vases down, and then I need to make a bunch of roses. So I started this one with red, and I'm adding some little blue beads as sort of an accent color in this bouquet. These vases, I just wanted them to all be different and interesting. I really like using something like this because it almost reads as a neutral. I have 3 that are that one because that's my favorite. I have 2 of this one. I like it with both these colors. This one was so flashy. I got a flashy vase for it too. This one is more subdued. I love how this looks with this color. And then more neutral. And yeah, good to go. I want a nice strong adhesive to glue these pots on. And some of them have a height difference, which makes them quite tippy. I think I'm just going to mix up some Thinset and be real careful. I don't want it to show, but it would be nice to fill in that area, build it up with the Thinset so that there's no tipping. And I have a few of them that are like that. You can tell by feel when the Thinset has made good contact with the base. This one had a hollow feel, so I needed to add some more Thinset. Aside so that that Thinset can set up, and the only one that I've really decided on is this one. I think I want pink roses on it. The rest I haven't even looked at. I'm decided, but I got to finish this one with the red roses next. I've already got 8 roses on here, and this would be number 9. Then I have room for 1 here, so that'd be 10, and then I can layer 2 more on top, and a lot of leaves in there too. hard to see because it's so reflective, but you can see I put beads in there. I'm going to fill in a little bit more of the green, and I have to work very quickly here because this E6000, it's a toxic glue, and I've got a fan blowing across my work surface this way just to clear out the fumes, so that sort of dries out the glue a little bit quicker than usual. But off to a good start. 2 more roses and this one will be done. And there's no grouting of the roses, so once I got them on there, that's it. Doing this one next because I had already decided I'm going to use pink glass. I have cut out 3 roses to start. I'm going to be putting some frit balls in there with lighter pink. I'm going to put some white millefiori, and this is going to be the color of the leaves. So if you look at these that I've already done, they each have sort of their own flavor on the leaves. These are much more dark. These are a softer green, and these are sort of a blue, light blue green. A little bit different each one, so that's kind of how I like them, and that's how I roll. So let me get after it. have now picked out my next two palettes. This one with the dark and the sparkle is going to have red, dark green, and then some white beads and some black and white millefiori in there. And then this one with the softer colors is going to have peach. It's going to have a softer green. I probably need to find more of this for the leaves. And then it's going to have some yellow beads and a little bit of yellow millefiori. Up with this one because I was inspired by one of my students. She made a bush on one of her mosaics and she used mille and then she just built petals around it. So I'm going to use this mille and I'm going to use this gorgeous iridized dark blue glass for the petals, and I'm kind of excited to get started on this. So it's going to be a little bit different because it's not roses, because there's no such thing as blue roses. So it's more like, I don't know, hydrangeas or something. Here I go. this one came out. It's very matchy-matchy, and it's really the only one that's like this. So that is very nice. I have another one that's very similar, and on this one, I'm going to put some white flowers. And instead of the millefiori, I'm gonna try putting little pearls that I've cut in half and some faceted beads that I've cut in half. Here I go. Executive decision, this needs to have a little bit of contrast so it reads better. So I'm going to be adding some red beads so that you can see the flowers a little bit more. That's putting it together. Thanks for watching. See you next time.